Hello, and welcome to the Dealing with Concerning Situations introduction. In this training, we are going to talk about different concerning situations you may encounter during your tutoring sessions and the university offices that can help with them. Many students feel more comfortable speaking about personal problems with their peer tutor. Whether they are coming to you to vent or ask for advice, it's important to know how to deal with difficult situations you may come across. When a student opens up, be sure to follow these 5 steps. Number 1, maintain eye contact and lean in. 2, avoid judgmental statements. 3, let them take control of the situation. 4, inform them of confidentiality. And 5, let them know you're happy they came to you. Always be sure to maintain confidentiality, except if your student admits self-harm, potential self-harm, wanting to harm others, or actually harming others. If you have to break confidentiality, be honest with your student and let them know. You can share your concerns with the tutoring manager, coordinators, the counseling center, or others working in student support services that may be able to help. You should not share any information with your parents, friends, significant other, or other students. One reason you may have to break confidentiality with your student is academic dishonesty. According to UMSL's website, academic dishonesty is any form of cheating, plagiarism, or sabotage which results in a student giving or receiving unauthorized assistance or receiving credit for work which is not their own. If you find a student cheating, determine if they are misunderstanding the rules or if it is deliberate. If you think it was an oversight or miscommunication, explain why the action is considered dishonest and explain the academic dishonesty portion of the student code of conduct. Inform the tutoring manager or coordinators if a student asks you to help them cheat or if they refuse to do their own work. There are many non-school related issues that may be impacting your students' educational success. The first we will discuss is drug and alcohol abuse. If a student opens up about suspected drug and alcohol abuse, UMSL's Counseling Services website offers free anonymous screenings. It is important to note that these do not diagnose, but they can provide insight into suspected addiction. Additionally, ask your student if they would feel comfortable going to the counseling services to speak with a counselor. BASICS stands for Brief Assessment and Screening for College Students. This program motivates change, healthier choices, and discusses myths and facts about alcohol. The aim of this program is to provide coping skills to decrease excessive drinking. eChug stands for Electronic Checkup and Go. This is an online assessment with individualized feedback that will determine drinking habits, family history, and norms that may affect a student's life. eToke stands for Electronic THC Online Knowledge Experience. This is an online assessment and feedback tool that shows the frequency of marijuana use, family risk factors, and campus norms affecting someone's usage. In addition to drug and alcohol abuse, physical and sexual dating violence are common among college campuses. Psychological dating violence is even more common among college students. Risk factors include a history of family violence, peer group norms that promote violence, holding beliefs that violence is normal, alcohol abuse, low self-esteem, and lack of social support. Relationship dynamics that are linked to dating violence include being highly dependent on one's partner, extreme jealousy, controlling behaviors, obsessiveness, and possessiveness. Students who are victimized often reach out to friends before counselors and law enforcement. If your student opens up about their sexual abuse or violence, here's how to help. First, let them know you believe them and you're here to help. Next, give them options but let them choose how to proceed. Some options include asking if they would like to call the police, going to the hospital, visiting the counseling center, or telling their family and friends. Finally, connect them with resources on campus and in the community. Food and housing insecurity can cause a great deal of stress for your students. The Student Social Services Department at UMSL offers food and housing resources for students and has a referral form on their website. Signs your student may be facing these problems could include if they mention being hungry or not eating for a while, they stay at friends' houses each night, they sleep in their car or public areas, they talk about their electricity or water being shut off, They worry about being behind on bills. They talk about an overcrowded or unsafe environment, or they recently got kicked out of their housing situation. Behavior concerns on college campuses often go unreported, but there are ways that you can help prevent tragedy by assisting individuals of concern. UMSL established the CARE team and the UMSL intervention team to increase campus safety. These two teams stress that even if you think a student is joking about a threatening act or behavior, report it. The CARE team stands for Campus Assessment, Response, and Evaluation. This team communicates key information, such as police and incident reports, to members of the campus community. The UMSL intervention team strategizes intervention techniques and creates action plans as needed. At times, you may find yourself assisting a student with a visible or invisible disability. It is important to consider the following. 1. Treat these students the same as you treat other students. While you should do your best to be accommodating, it is not up to you to type papers, locate an interpreter, or go above and beyond your typical tutoring tasks. No matter what, it's always important for students to do their own work. You should never be in a situation where you feel like you're doing the student's work. 3. If a student has needs that go beyond what you feel comfortable assisting with, reach out to your tutoring coordinators or manager. To conclude, UMSL's Counseling Services recommends walking a student when you refer them to a campus resource. If you refer a student to a resource on campus, ask them if they would like you to walk there with them. Honor your students' right to self-determination by letting them take the lead in opening up about their problems. Be honest if you need to break confidentiality due to safety concerns. If you don't know how to proceed with a situation, ask your tutoring manager or coordinators. If the situation is dire, look at the UMSL safety chart to determine who to call for help. In cases of emergency, always contact the police first.